Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This video is going to be about the launch of the CA Final Paper 6 IBS 360 practice batch. So this will be a 360-degree practice batch dedicatedly done for the IBS subject, in which we will be doing comprehensive question practice and many more things that I will be telling you in this video. I will be giving you full information about what this batch will be about, how it will help you, how to access this batch, everything I will be telling you now. So in this batch, we are also launching the website for this batch from where you can access this batch. So this batch we are launching and then the website. Now I will show you how to access the website and how to purchase this batch. So here you can open the browser and you can search for the keyword Mission CA Virtuals. So when you type enter, you will get the first website. That is our website, missioncavirtuals.com. So this is our website. Now when you go into that, you will get this kind of an interface. So from here you can purchase the batch. Either you can go to the products page directly and here you will find the batch. So you can get it from here, or in the home page itself, when you see the CA Final IBS, when you see this particular item, here in this tab, if you click it, it will open in a new page where you will get the IBS practice batch. From here you can purchase it. So inside the website you can purchase it from here. So now we can see what and all that is there in this batch. So here if you see, this and all will be the items that are included in the batch. I will be telling you this in detail. First we can see the price. So this is priced at 3,999. This is the price for this IBS practice batch. So when you see in the market, we are having set A batch for 20 to 30 hours. That is priced about 3,500 without books. If you want to go with books, it is up to 4,000. And if you are getting set B, should be also they are selling 20 to 30 hours content for 3,000 or 3,500. So those two we have provided completely for free on YouTube. So when you see YouTube, we have provided the entire marathon lectures and then the notes in the Telegram channel so that you can clear the set B easily. Now set C and set D also, when you are having that much options, like set D we are having constitution and in the psychology, like that we are having various options. In set C also we are having various options, like arbitration we are having, international taxation we are having. For that also they are selling the courses for 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. So all this we have provided for free on YouTube. Now this practice batch, when you see whatever the value you are getting from that, when you compare the value to the price, it is a very reasonable price only. So 3,999 is the price of this batch. Now I will tell you in detail what is there in this batch, which will help you in the clearing the IBS. Now we can see the contents of the batch. Now here in this practice batch, what you will get is, first you will get the 16 case study practice. So we will be taking 16 most difficult or complex case studies and we will be solving it. How to solve that, how to do the question, which you have to do first, what you have to do secondly, which question you have to keep it at last. Everything we will be seeing along with the tips and tricks, what you have to follow so that you can solve the question in the optimum time. So that now we will be seeing in the case study practice. 16 case study will be doing the practice. And the next thing when you see, it will be about the should be analysis type question. When you see the should be analysis type question, there they will give you a case scenario, you have to match it with the model and you have to do the analysis and write the answer. For that question, we are giving you the separate template and then the method to solve that question quickly without wasting your time. Then next, when you see the miscellaneous question sessions. So we are having a lot of case studies. When you see RTP, MTP, PYQ, we are having a lot of case studies in that. And out of that, 60 plus tricky questions. That alone we are solving in this miscellaneous questions. Since it is not possible to cover each and every case study, we are solving the tricky portions alone in this miscellaneous questions sessions. So this and all we will be doing. Along with that, we will also be providing you the paper analysis. Paper analysis of all India rankers. Their certificate copies we will be analyzing and we will be following their best practices, what they have done so that they have got the good marks. That we will be following it, and their mistakes, that also we will be avoiding it. We will avoid those mistakes and we will try to get better marks. So the next thing when you see, we are also having one more thing as the last step, which is the mock test paper. We are providing one mock test for IBS, which is the question paper is created by us and we will be giving you that. You can solve that and that paper will be on par with the May 26 and in the January 26 IBS question papers. So these are all the things that you will be getting in the batch. 16 difficult case study practice, which will help you to practice the difficult case studies and get a what we can say a hang of it, and then should be analysis type question. For that we will give you a separate template and then the method to solve it, miscellaneous questions, tricky questions from the 200 plus case studies, and then paper analysis of all their anchors. That will be very helpful for you. Then the mock test paper, which will help you to assess your preparation. What is your realistic preparation level? Whether you will be able to solve the question paper at the same difficulty as January 26 and May 26 papers. So that also will be giving to you. Now, when you see the mock test paper, I will be telling you how it will be, the difficulty level will be on par with the January 26 and May 26 paper. Before that, I will tell you one more thing. So, we will be getting two books also along with this batch. You will be getting the ebook of these two books. The book is IBS 360 Practice Batch Solver book. The first edition you will be getting in that volume 1 and then volume 2. You will be getting two books. You will be getting the ebooks. So, here in the first volume and second volume, what will be there? When you see the volume 1 and then the volume 2, in volume 1, it will be like the class notes, like the 16 case studies we are solving, right? The solutions of that will be given to you in this particular volume 1 book. And then the miscellaneous questions, that also will be there in the volume 1. And then there should be analysis type question. This also, the templates will be giving it to you in the volume 1 book. All those things will be there in the volume 1 book. And when you see the volume 2 book, it is purely related to the case study index. So what is the case study index? So I will show you what are all the various case study sources you are having. Only then you will understand it better. Now here, if you see here, these are all the total case studies we are having. The case study digest volume 1, volume 2, and then mock test paper, past question paper, RTP, student journal. Out of all this, we are getting the case studies everywhere. This and all we have to practice. So if you take a total, you will be getting 179. When you add one PYQ of May 26 and then the RTP MTP you will be getting for the November 26 attempt. When you add all that, you will be getting easily 200 case studies. So when you take 200 case studies, it will be taking at least 200 hours to do that. But you cannot do the entire case studies line by line, that you cannot do it. It is not possible also. So for that we are having the case study index. When you see the case study index, it will be providing you the gist of the case study. So it will be giving you, in case study 1, we will be having MCQ and then descriptive question, right? For example, MCQ 1, it is from which subject? And then it is from which topic in the subject, and what is the requirement of the particular question, what they are asking you to find out in the question, that will be given. So that when you do this, when you read this kind of a summarization, this kind of a table for each and every case study, you will understand what subject they are asking, what topic they are asking, what requirement. Like if it is a normal requirement, you can skip it. If it is a very difficult thing or it is a little bit of a tricky thing, then you can go to that case study and visit that question alone. So no need to read each and every case study line by line. Like this, it will save you a lot of time. I will show you the case study index now. So this is the volume 2 book. Here if you see, this is the case study index for PVQ, RTP, MTP, all the case studies we have given this to you. Here in the question paper reference, then the case study reference, then question number, which subject, which topic or section, and then what is the requirement. Everything is given very clearly here. When you read this, you will get an understanding of the case study. Without even reading the case study line by line, you will understand the gist. What they are asking, that you will know. Like this, when you read it, when you are finding any difficult question, difficult requirement here, or tricky point here, then you can read that case study alone fully. So like this, you can cover the entire 200 plus case studies in an overall manner also. Now I will tell you about the mock test. Now, this is the mock test. I will tell you how it is set in a difficult manner. So in this mock test, when you see the January 26 paper, what was the difficulty? People were unable to identify the questions. Like they were unable to point out like this provision only they are exactly asking. That type of questions they were asking. From the nook and corner, small points they were asking. When you see the May 26 case study, the question paper, they were giving the lengthy case studies. So when you combine these two, you should ask question from the small points also, and it should be unpredictable, and you should get the lengthy case study also. So when we combine these two, you will get the mock test paper which we are giving. So in that difficulty level, we have set the question paper. When you see the May 26 IBS question paper, it was a total of 45 pages with the content printed. Now when you see our mock test which we are giving, it will be 44.25 pages, approximately matching the length of the May 26 IBS question paper. So the length is matched. Now when you see the January 26 paper, there were many statement type MCQs. I will tell you what is the meaning of statement type MCQs in detailed manner. We will be solving a lot of them in the batch. Now for now you can understand it like it is a special type of MCQ which is a little bit difficult. It will consume more time and it is a time taking question to solve. So that type of question were asked very much in the January 26 attempt. So that type of question also we have included in the mock test paper which we are giving. So when you see these, you can understand that it is the difficulty level is on par with the January 26 and then the May 26 question paper. So each case study wise the length we have given here when you compare the May 26 and then the mock test which we are giving. So this is the thing about the mock test. Now here if you see, these are all things we have covered. Now this case study, practice, and then mock test included, exam answers, answer evaluation video will be given. For the mock test, you will be given the question paper, answer key, and then the answer evaluation video. You have to evaluate it by yourself. So I will tell you why the self-evaluation is important here. So when you see here, when you're writing the mock test, you only know in which question you spent how much time. When you're evaluating it by yourself, I will be telling you how to evaluate also, how much mark you can put, everything I will be telling you in the evaluation video. When you evaluate as per that, you will know, for this question I spent this much time, but only this much marks I got. What is the mistake I did? Everything you will realize by yourself. I can even price this batch a little bit higher and then I can do the evaluation by myself also. But you will not get that much in detail feedback. When you're doing it yourself, you will know each and everything. Like here I spent some time, here I lost some time, here I skipped this question, but this question was an easy one. I could have attended it. Like that, all those insights you will get when you're evaluating by yourself. So when you're doing that, no other feedback can match that level of a what we can say assessment. So you have to do self evaluation using the evaluation video which I am giving. When you do this kind of a self-evaluation, every mistake that you do, it will be registered in your mind and you will never do the same in the exam hall. When you find out such a question, you will understand whether it will be giving you time, extra time, or it will be eating away your time. You will exactly remember that because you already faced this pain point in the mock test which you have written and evaluated by yourself. So that will be helping you to avoid the mistakes which you do here in the exam hall. So that is the evaluation of mock test. And here when you see we are giving the ranker paper analysis and then full case study wise index, subject wise index, formula sheets. So when you see we are also giving the subject wise index. Like for the IC study material, you will be using the IC study material for searching the topics and all. For FETI should be FR, AFM audit and all, right. For those IC study material also we have given the index. Each topic wise what is the page number and then the time limit index, penalty index, everything also has been given. When you're in the exam hall, when you're having the index, it will be helpful for you so that you will not be turning the pages blindly. So when you're having that index, it will be helpful for you to do quick navigation between the pages, between various books and subjects. So for that, the index will be helpful. For all this, you will be getting in the batch. Now I will tell you one more thing, why we are doing all this, what is the outcome, what you will get by doing this batch. So when you see here, when you do all this, you will be building the muscle memory. I have spoken to some rankers also who have cleared in the May 2026 attempt. I have spoken to them and they have given their insights also, how they practiced everything. They used to practice, one ranker told that he used to practice, on the rank 2 person, he told me that he used to practice 1 to 2 case studies every day by spending 1 to 2 hours. He used to do it in a meeting along with his friends. So him and his friends, everyone, they will sit together and they will try to solve the case studies. They will read it together and then they will find out the answer. They will see how much time it takes and then they will see whether they are able to find it out or not. Everything they will do it together. So when you are having such a group of friends who are at the same syllabus completion level and everyone knows each other, they are having the time to meet everyone if it is possible, then such a gang of friends will be helping you in this kind of a preparation. But not everyone will get such a kind of a friends. So we have prepared this batch so that you can get this feeling like you are completing everything in a systematic manner, you are not leaving anything out and all the things are covered and the resources are given to you. You will be having the proper planning and in the proper preparation within a short period of time. So for that only this batch is particularly designed. When you're seeing all the case study practice and then you're doing the homework case studies and you're solving the mock test, everything will give you the muscle memory. Like when you see the question paper, you will know what to do, what not to do, what to do first, which question you have to select, which question you have to do at last. Everything you will know. That muscle memory is very important. Only then your pen will write in the exam. If you are not doing all this, you will go and panic in the exam or you will not know what to do. You will be thinking about what to do in the exam hall. That you should not think. You should be having a proper framework or idea or the sequence which you have to properly implement in the exam hall. So that kind of a thing will be given to you in this particular batch. When you do all this, even in the toughest paper, it may guarantee you 50 marks. The minimum 50 marks you can get if you follow all this properly. Even in the toughest paper like January 26, you can get 50 marks. If the paper is a little bit moderate, you can get even more marks. You can get 60 marks also if it is a moderate paper when you follow all this. Because for each category of question, we have given how to tackle it and what you can do so that you can get the maximum marks by investing minimum time in it. So all the strategies have been given in detail in the practice session and in the batch. Now, when you see these all things, you'll be getting the volume 1 and volume 2 books also. And when you see the mock test paper, the mock test paper question and answer alone, it will be non-printable. So that is one more thing that you have to note it. Now I will show you the mail which you will be getting after purchasing the batch. So this is the mail that you will be getting. So here if you see order confirmed and then your name, everything will be displayed here and you will be getting the mail. Here, when you click the download app button, you will be getting the website to download all the apps, either for Android, or for iOS or Mac OS or Windows whatever the thing you're using, you can use this button and then you can download the particular app. And then here, after this mail, after the end of this mail, you will get a thing like in this mail it is not there, but you will get a Telegram group link. A dedicated Telegram group will be there for this particular batch. The Telegram group link will be there in the below. After the mail ends, here you will be getting one more section. In this mail, it is not there. After this portion, you will get the dedicated Telegram group link. There you can join and you can ask whatever your doubt you are having after purchasing the batch. So in the mail, you will get the Telegram group link. Now here, when you click the download app, here this page will open. And here when you see, you will be getting the link for downloading all the apps for all the what we can say platforms. And if you want to see some installation instructions or that also will be given here. So here for Windows, Android, iOS, macOS, everything, the installation instructions is given here. They have given the video also. You're having the video also so that you can watch it and then do it properly. And if you need the technical support, you can message our team in WhatsApp, or you can scan this QR code directly if you are viewing it on a laptop. So you can get the technical support using this particular contact. Now this is what you will be getting in the mail, and you can access the batch properly using these platforms and in the application. Now I will give you some more details about the practice batch. So here you have to type Mission CA Virtuals, hit enter, you will get the first website. Here in the website, when you go into the products page, you will get this particular batch. Here when you see the other details, so this batch will be completely in English. It will be a fully English batch only, and then you will get 1.7x views on the videos. So 1 hour video you can watch for 1.7 hours. So that is the meaning. The validity will be for 8 months, and then the timing it will be for 30 to 35 hours. 30 to 35 hours you will be having the videos, and in that all the things which I told you above will be covered. So all those things will be there. And one more thing is that simultaneous sessions is not permitted. What is the meaning of simultaneous sessions? When you're having two devices. So here two devices is allowed to be registered. Two devices can be registered. One will be Windows or one desktop, like one Windows or macOS desktop, and then one is the mobile device. Like this, two devices you can register for a single enrollment, single purchase. You can register for two devices, and in those two devices, you cannot do the simultaneous sessions. Like at the same time, you cannot log in the mobile device also and in the desktop also. Either you can log in the mobile device or you can log in the desktop. Any one only you can log in at a time. Simultaneously, you cannot log in both the devices. And when you're having one device login, before you want to log in into the other device, you have to first log out in the first device. After that only you can log in the second device. Now, so that is the meaning of simultaneous sessions. And when you see the device, we are having two devices, you can watch in one device at one time. There is no problem in that. And it will be 100% recorded batch only. All the videos, all the sessions will be recorded and you will be watching it recorded only. Why I have kept this recorded is because this is a special subject and not everyone will have the syllabus completion done at the same time. So live will not be suitable for this type of IBS batch. And when you're having this type of a recorded batch, you can watch it at your own pace, and when you're having the thing, you can watch it properly. So that is also one more advantage in the recorded batch. Since it is difficult to coordinate in the online batch, live batch, at the same time when everyone will not be having the same syllabus completion and all, that's why this is the reason I have kept it as a recorded batch. And one more thing I will show you here. So here if you see, you're having the test series as a separate topic, a separate product also. So here when you see the test series, you can buy it separately. If you're not able to afford the main batch or you want to practice on your own, I just need the mock test. So then you can purchase this test series. So here only the test product will be there. The test question paper, mock test paper will be there. You will be getting the answer evaluation video. You have to evaluate it by yourself. The same thing only for the mock test that will be available in this particular batch, in this particular product. So here this will be helpful for you when you're just needing the mock test and no other guidance is needed for you for IBS. And after doing that, whatever the mark you're getting, that you can evaluate. After that, you can see whether you need the batch or not. If you're buying the batch, the 360 IBS 360 practice batch, the mock test will be included in it. No need to purchase the mock test separately. But if you're buying the mock test alone, after that you can see your mark and see whether you need the practice batch or what extra preparation you need to do based on your mark that you're getting in the mock test. So when you see here, this mock test, it is drafted using AI. The IC also, it is using the AI to draft the questions. They are creating coherent case studies without any overlapping. They are creating the paragraphs that much, what we can say, that much detailed paragraphs with that much details. They are creating it with the help of artificial intelligence. So we should also use AI in our preparation. So that's why I have created this mock test at the same level as May 26 and Jan 26 papers using the AI. So this will give you the same level of toughness. So see you in the batch. This batch will be enormously helpful and immensely useful in your preparation for CFN IBS. It will give you a different view on the entire IBS itself. So all the best.